beautiful people. So today I am making this Valentine's daring look for you guys. It's a glittery, smoky, kind of cut crease eye. It's a daring look for those girls who feel a little bit naughty. I'm just kidding. The lashes, actually the ones that I'm wearing right now, they're from Flutter Lashes and they're called Naughty. So I was like, great, let me use a little bit of that naughty. But I wanted to wear these lashes that don't add too much volume, or they don't make it seem, they don't take away from the eye makeup, you know. If you guys are interested in this look, continue watching. So I already applied my facial moisturizer and my primer. Now I'm applying my MAC Pro Longwear foundation in NC30 with my beauty blender. And don't forget to get down your neck and your ears as well. So next I'll be applying my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot with my finger. You can apply it with the brush if you like, but I'm applying it with my finger. I feel like it applies a little bit more smooth. Next, I'll be using my Tarte Lip Palette in Bloom, and I'll be using it throughout the video. So first, I'm going to set the primer we just applied with Flower Child. I'm just buffing the color out with my Sigma Taper blending brush all over the eye. So after that, I'm placing the eyeshadow Sweetheart in the outer corner of my eye and blending it in, but not all the way into the inner corner of the eye. I just want it to be like more focused on the outer and the middle of the eye. Next, I'm going in with Sephora's Pro Bullet Crease number 86 brush and grabbing a little bit of Rebel eyeshadow and placing it slightly below Sweetheart. And what you want to do is focus it a little bit more on the outer corner. If you tilt your head back, it's easier to see what you're doing because you don't have your eyelid on the way. Well, at least in my case. But basically our goal is not to bring it all the way into the inner tear duct. It's closer to the eyebrow, as you guys can see. I just fast forward the other eye since I'm just doing the same thing. With the same Sephora brush, I'm grabbing the eyeshadow leader, and with a super light hand, we are placing it even lower than the other two shades, and we are going to blend it out a little bit. So with the same Sigma Taper blending brush I used in the very beginning, I'm blending where I placed Sweetheart just to smooth things out a bit. So then I grabbed the same Sephora brush I have been using to place Activist even lower on the outer corner, and I'm just trying to use the least brushes to show you guys that a lot of brushes are needed to create a look like this. So I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty bored already by all this blending, but I really left all this blending so you guys can see how much I really blend. Okay, you guys, so finally, after all that blending, I'm going in with my MAC NW20 concealer to carve out the eye shape. And I'm also using the Juvia's Place Strokes by Aloe, which I love those brushes so much. I use that brush for like so many things. Which I think that's the reason why Aloe didn't put names on the brushes, because they're like, you can use them for anything or anything. So yeah, but that makes it a little bit confusing when I'm trying to name them here or things like that. I'm like over here naming them and everything. But yeah. So I went back in with the Sigma brush, that one I've been using, to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. So next, with my MAC 242 brush, I'm grabbing Sweetheart and applying it just in the mid outer corner of the eye. Moving on, I grab my Bellapierre Cosmetics brush and I'm applying Charmer on the inner part of the eye. So with the same Bellapierre Cosmetics brush, I grab the Funny Girl and I'm placing it on top of Charmer. And then I'm just connecting the colors. So then on the outer lower lash line, I'll be applying all the same colors that I applied on top. I wasn't going to do this step, but then I was like, you know what? I guess let me add it. I was planning on doing more of a cut crease eye look, but then I was like, you know what? I'm missing something, so let me do this. So now I'm doing like a V shape. So finally, moving on to the cool fun part, I'm going in with the glitter injections, pressed glitters. It was a gift and I don't know the name of it, so I'm really sorry. But it's such a beautiful color. It's a mixture of two shades, silver and like really hot pink, and I love it. I love it. So as you guys can see, I'm applying it higher than my eyelid. And they already come with some adhesive, so I didn't even have to use no glue or anything like that. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. If you're interested in knowing how I achieved these brows, you can find my brow tutorial on my channel. So I'm applying my Sephora concealer in the shade Blondie 10.5 and blending it into my skin with my beauty blender. So next I went in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer as a highlight and blending it in with the same beauty blender. So next I went in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette to set the areas where I applied the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm applying it with the e.l.f. Brush. And when doing this, you don't want to rub, you want to dab, you don't want to move the concealer or anything like that. So next I'm using Juvia's Place Strokes by Aloe brush to contour the face and bronze up the face, and I'm using the Kat Von D Shape Tape contour palette as well. So following that, I grabbed my Sigma Pencil E30 to snatch up my nose. And I went in with the Kat Von D's palette. And I'm just basically bringing it all the way to the inner brow and bringing it down, because you don't want your nose to look really thick on top and then really thin on the bottom. I made it really simple, and I'm blending it in with my fingers, which is really easy to do. So yeah. So then following that, I use my Kat Von D palette again to kind of clean up the contour. So moving on, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Coral Shimmer Blush in the number 3 with the Real Techniques Multitask Brush. And I'm applying it on my cheeks. So next, I'm applying my Laura Geller Gilded Honey Illuminator to highlight my face. And I'm using the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush that I use to set the under eye. And I like to do a C shape when I apply it, bringing it upwards to my eyebrow. And let's not forget to highlight our nose as well. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going in with my Sigma Pencil E30 to apply Rebel, and I'm running it along the entire lash line. I also applied Leader, which is the next darker shade, just to blend the lower lash line really good. So next I grabbed my Sigma Pencil E30 to apply Funny Girl in the inner tear duct, and I also ran it a little bit on the bottom lash line to get the appearance of a bigger eye. Then I grabbed my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to apply it on the upper and lower lashes. Moving on to the eyeliner, I grabbed my Inglot Gel Eyeliner number 77, and I'll be applying it with my Jessis Girl eyeliner pencil, which I love so much. But the Inglot eyeliner is easier to apply with glitter. It just glides on easier. And the Jessis Girl tip, I love it so much. It's really thin and easy to maneuver. Quick little tip, I also find it easier to put your nose to the side whenever you're bringing the eyeliner to the inner tear duct, like the little cat eye. So next I'm applying my flutter lashes in the style Naughty from the holiday collection, and I'll be using my dual brush on adhesive to do so. And quickly moving on to my waterline with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk, and I'm using my Sigma E05 eyeliner brush. Moving on to the lips, I'm using my NYX matte lip liner in the color Sandstorm, and then I'm applying my Colored Raine matte lipstick in the shade Sugar. And as I mentioned in my last video, I just love to mix lipstick shades, and so I'm doing it again, even though I really didn't see any much difference. And I'm using my Ofra Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Angelus. So to finish this look, I went and applied my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. So this wraps up my video. If you guys liked it, please let me know. Hope everyone has a good Valentine's Day. So if you guys enjoyed watching my videos or learned anything at all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. It'll be much appreciated. You can also find me on Instagram as EastBaby27.